and State Representative Rick Jones, the Republican from Grand Ledge, who has become state senator when the new legislature comes in, is on the other end of our line with some sort of heated rhetoric, it sounds like to me, maybe. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning on this snowy day from downtown Grand Ledge, where we're all drinking coffee.
I've got a hot chocolate next to me here from the coffee house next door just to keep the pipes going. And the pipeline is going, according to what we hear and according to what you say in MERS News, that you're getting lots of calls in your office from state employees who have something to tell you?
Yes, Michael, daily. I get calls, I get emails, I get letters complaining about burrowing or shifting jobs. And this typically occurs when an administration is leaving, but it seems to be going on at an extreme rate. What is occurring is directors are taking assistant director jobs, civil service jobs are being created, and people quietly slid into them. 17-level employees have gotten into 15-level jobs, but redlined it so they can get the higher 17-level pay. This burrowing, it bothers me because I've also had complaints from state employees that many are openly saying they will obstruct the new governor. And I think it's key that we help our new governor, no matter what party we're from, to reinvent our great state.
So you're saying that the people in the Governor Granholm administration are now burrowing their way into state government since she's term limited and leaving office?
Yes, and it's I've given numerous examples in my releases. They're getting into civil service positions, trying to protect and keep a job with the state.
Okay. Any reaction from the governor's office to you on this? Is this business as usual or something different?
Well, I think it's at an extreme rate from the number of calls and complaints I'm getting. Not just a few people. It's across all the different departments of the state. And does the governor talk to me about it? No. Her spokeswoman simply says, what we're going to do what we legally can do, and unfortunately we don't have ethics laws on the books, and we may have to explore that in the future.
Okay, so essentially you say the governor's taking care of her friends on the way out and burrowing her people into the administration, into the state government.
Yes, absolutely. And, of course, a week prior to that, I revealed that raises were being given out to non-union employees. When I revealed that on a local public TV channel, 2 hours after that aired, she rescinded 28 raises. I also revealed that she has given her director of the state police, the colonel, a double-dipping deal. She allowed him to retire. She then reappointed him as director so he could draw his retirement and his pay at the same time.
All right, if you can just hold the line here for a second, Representative Jones, soon to be State Senator Jones. We have we might as well have one more debate before we end the administration here. First Gentleman Dan Mulhern is ringing in after hearing Representative Jones this morning. Good morning, Mr. Mulhern.
Good morning, Media Hound. How are you?
So, hey, that probably spoiled your breakfast this morning, I'm thinking.
Oh, it just, Representative Jones loves to come up with these dramatic stories, use words like absolutely out of control. And, the only one out of control is Representative Jones. He's living on a public pension himself and talking about other people. But it's just a ridiculous slam against an administration that's been incredibly above board. And when we're talking about our talented people, let's get right to the heart of the matter. Extremely talented people who've applied for jobs and who people want to hire them because they worked tirelessly, many of them for 8 years. His latest person that he's singled out is an extraordinary worker. I would love to hire this person, and she's applied for and received a job. There are probably 100 people in state government who would knock themselves over to hire this person. Mm-hmm. And here Rick Jones is slamming her by name again. I mean, this is so old and so tired that he's doing this. Now, Rick Jones, if you're watching public dollars, that's a good thing. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I reward that. But everyone is playing strictly by the rules, and they're doing things that every administration before them has done. The point is they are talented people who are losing a job because they served at the pleasure of the governor.
Mm-hmm.
She appointed them because they were great people and they knew they could be fired. Mm-hmm. And now they have applied for civil service jobs and gotten them. Tell me what is wrong with that.
Joanne Halls is the person you're talking about, the governor's deputy chief of staff going over the MEDC?
It happens to be, yes.
Yeah.
An incredibly talented human being.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you heard both sides of the story there. I mean, obviously, there's a large number of people who are looking for work, not only people who are in the governor's administration, but people who are term limited. Everybody's trying to find some way to contribute in some fashion. And I guess you heard both sides of the story right there from First Gentleman Dan Mulhern and State Representative Rick Jones.